Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm King PJ, and this is my reaction to 86, episode 18.5. With that point 5, just means it's a recap, so obviously nothing special happens here. They're just recapping everything that came from this season. Well, not this season, but this part of the season, when they just came back from their break and whatnot, because if you don't know, the first part of the season is cut in half, it's up to 12 episodes, and this is the second part. So is everything recapping from the beginning of the second part of the show to now. They even ended the same way, kind of, sort of. Like I said, there's nothing special, nothing crazy. It's just to buy us time and tease us until next week. That's all. But nonetheless, it was a good little recap. If you enjoyed, drop a like. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more stuff to the channel, you want to hit me up, use that comment section down below. So without further ado, enjoy. Alright then. Interesting human. Hey, this is like the episode people people would need to see in order to watch this. Because the way I see it, like, this is what, 18.5? Is usually, those type of episodes are usually just recaps of, like, either the whole thing going on or just, like, you know, most recent events, things of that nature, you know? So this is basically their story. I want to know about the Legion. Like, what made the Legion be the Legion and do Legion things? That's what I want to know. Okay, wait, what the fuck just happened? Okay, we went from smiling in the face of hell, literally, last episode, to this shit. Okay, never mind. I remember this. This is exactly when it came back. This is when it came back. They were like, oh yeah, you're here, blah, blah, blah. That's the general dude. The gray hair, glasses. Ette. Yeah. Ette, this dude. Ernst, whatever his name is. Alright, so, like I said, this is just gonna be a recap. This is just things that everybody's gonna see. See? This, the only thing that's, God. This sucks. Because to be honest with you, I forgot their names. But, my thing is, especially the way last episode ended, because let's be for real, that's what everybody's waiting for. Last episode. What's gonna happen after last episode? Like, this is just a recap, so nobody really, just catch up. That's it. I'm gonna be like, you know, along with many other people, they're gonna just be upset due to maybe one of their favorite characters is gonna get got. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure, what's her name? Lana, she's not gonna die. Shin, I don't think he's gonna die. But, I forgot his name. The one with the scar on his face, that's like his best boy. I think his call sign is like Wolf or something. Then you got the redhead, the blondie, and then you got the girl that grew out her hair because all the scars on her back, which was fucked up. I think that was her. Then yeah, like, they could be expendable. I don't want nobody to be expendable, you know what I mean? Not even her, to be honest with you. Like, knowing her story, I understand it better. You know, I actually could see it. She's basically like him. He could hear them, and she could see them. You know what I mean? Like, I would see a recap episode, like, who built these things, especially in the way they did it. You know, the unmanned drone part. Like, for some reason, they over here taking over people's brains, so to speak, because that's exactly what they're doing. Because that's what happened to this dude's brother, and that's how everything came to be and whatnot. Like I said, I just want the squad, this squad, to stay alive. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? Even if you use the newer 86, you know, the girl, I forgot, I don't even know her name. Like, her new squad with the short redhead that calls her Red Queen or something like that. Like, even if they end up dying, that's okay. I'm cool with that. I just want these guys to die. Even Ham. I keep calling her Ham. Hawk. Like I said, I've been saying it all the time. Every time I hear her talk, she sounds like Hawk from, I'm pretty sure it is Hawk. From, this junk. 7 Deadly Sins. So with that being said, I just hear ham, pig, get it? Yes, I appreciate you think of a slightly naive little sister. Yeah. You could drink though, right? So this is more than likely gonna be a little bit slow. Like I said, just a recap. So if anything, they're gonna go through, you know, them getting their feel out and working, being normal, so to speak, because they never had this. You know what I mean? That sucks. My man Eugene just died. Respect. And then she just hates this dude. Like she really does, and it makes sense. You know, that makes sense. But the thing is, they don't know. They know, but they don't know everything. You know what I mean? It's just like the way I personally see it with her, the little girl, Eugene's sister or something. They made Shin look like the villain. She just doesn't understand what's going on. You know? Oh my god. This is exactly my point. See? Like, this is why he did it. So they wouldn't go through this. That's why he is the way he is. He's the headless reaper. You took the job nobody else wanted. Damn. Yeah, this side of this place wasn't. So he was real quick to be like, alright, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, hey, they are kind of wrapping this really quick though, to be honest with you. Just last episode has such a great, like I said, it was slow, but the build up was fucking perfect. Like, that ending. But we gotta wait, because we're definitely not getting anywhere near that today. Hopefully we are, but at least a little inkling, like show a little flash that they're in the fight. They're not dying, but they're in the fight. You know what I mean? Show that, and then I'll be like, okay, I can't wait for next Saturday. You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot. Yeah. She's actually, she's real. I didn't know she was real. Like, she's really the princess and all that shit, but she's an orphan apparently. But I literally thought it was just like her, you know, in her stories and whatever the case. Like, no, she actually thinks that's legit. I think that's legit. Power of the blood I inherited allows me to see glimpses of the present and past of those who have met. Kind of like Shin. I think that's her brother. That sucks. See, my thing is, they could at least made her a little older. Save my night, aka her. I think that's her brother. That's what they're talking about. The Yian military. They were taken to the place where their comrades had reached in the end. Man. That fucking is crazy, yo. That sucks. Like they were saying before, like everybody who's in those, I forgot, they came from the Republic, if I remember correctly, because they're in the Federation right now. Like I love how they were, oh yeah, they're unmanned, but you're killing a good amount of people in these fucking drones. Do you name all your pets? No, that's really him. The one who is with you. He's alive! Imagine he just dies again. It's like, oh god, talk about it in the name of service. You would think, like, how would a robot act so, like, happy? If you think about it, like, that's the type of AI, right? Like, it understands him, understands his voice and all that stuff. Like, it makes sense. Like, it has to be some type of AI. But then again, the Legion are too, so. Lord, I just want to get into. Oh. You know what sucks? I hate watching this scene right now. Knowing in the OP, dude's gun is broken. It's like, what's gonna happen? Because let's be fair, like I've been saying the whole time, every time they change up OPs and shit like that, they end up adding little things here and there, and they're clues, they're little spoilers. But let's see how that goes. Okay, this is when they did that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like everybody just looks at them like monsters and shit. That sucks that he died. No. That sucks. It's the fact that this is a little girl. She kind of basically do truly understand what's her role, and she's the only one doing it. Just like Shin. Like if you think about, that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many similarities between Federica and Shin. That's just like obviously she's basically mirroring him, albeit younger, a different gender, a different type of way she's doing it, you know, with the glimpses of the past, whatever. Because he could hear them. That's all I could understand. That he could hear them. Obviously, everything else is visual, but he could hear them. Like he heard his brother. Like he heard them coming. Like in the first part of this season, you know. And she's doing the same thing. She's being a mascot. Nobody wants to be a mascot. Nobody wants to be a headless reaper. You know what I mean? They're connected a lot in ways. What the hell is this? Oh god, this is when this is when he actually passed away. He actually died. Almost. That sucks. But he had to. You see what I mean? Like they're mad at him, but he was just like, "Yo, do it." You know what I mean? Like that sucks. Cause that's like, to be honest with you, aside from everyone else in the '86 and shit like that, this was like his first. To me, when I was watching this, his first friend. You know what I mean? And look what happened. Yeah? That sucks. Yeah. Because they don't know what the fuck they've been through, yo. Mm-hmm. And I get it. Why you like, why you didn't save him, whatever. That's everybody's first natural emotion, especially in situations like that or whatever. But like she said, you don't know them. You don't know why they do that. That hurts. Even though he does have friends, he does have people, he does have family. Dom. It's just her brother. My night Nina Nozen was a member of the Nozen clan like you, but he was 4 years older than you. I saw him last. He looks like how you look now. If I remember, that was her brother, but I could be wrong. Use the Legion to attack our neighbors. Really? Chase little fortress. Her hair is so fucking long. Like look at the bottom of her hair. She were to get up, that should slide her under the chair. So like, all right, from the way the story goes, her family are the ones that turned the Legion onto like where the 86 is from, the Federation or the Republic, excuse me. It was her family. You all have a future and cannot be taken from you. He doesn't like a future. What's a future? Anything you like, anything you want. Right? Where is she? Fucking upset. Like the whole first like literal season was all her. Where is she now? Wolf. Him. If I remember correctly, that's Wolf. Hang on, front. I miss those things, yo. Just click and you could just communicate and shit. Not really. Like if you were seeing it, but yeah. Every. They're all out of tech. Excuse me. And this is basically here we are now. Yep. Look at that shit. Like you can't even see what they really look like since they're all just fucking. Look at that shit. Yep. Fucking insane, man. Send me in, coach. Well, this is just before, because like the new mission, she's actually driving. For those who haven't seen it, or spoilers, my bad. But let's be fair, you should be watching this if you haven't watched anything else before this. You know what I mean? This doesn't make sense. Yep. And the thing, I don't understand, like, even if they're giving, like, I don't, why do they give them so much bullshit for doing this? Like, they're saving your ass. They're looking like Titans over here. Like, what the fuck? Got the fucking Attack on Titan shit going on. Look at this. Like, they basically single-handedly saved your ass, and everyone's still giving them shit. Like, you fucking kidding me? Look, they're actually smiling while doing this, you know what I mean? Like, come on. They with it. See what I mean? Fucking over here about to kill a Titan right now. See, they didn't show all of this before, too. I do like that. They didn't show all of this before. They showed glimpses of pieces. They showed this for sure. They showed them they were fighting, but they didn't show that exact piece of them fighting, whatever the case. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that? Yes, she had this, but I didn't remember it clearly. Everything's about to fall. Yeah, they're being held off. You make them dudes run. They're like, nah, it's... Hey, you're done. You fucking with the 86 now. I love how gangster they are. They just walking right to it. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. Shin was actually here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, at one point, this dude really wanted to die. He, like, you see? He really wanted to die. He wanted to commit suicide. So that's his, Kiryu. And to think he's still alive, yo. He did all of this. He's enjoying it and wants to die. I should have still fought. I don't know, but my man said, "Fuck everything." And he's still alive. Fucking crazy. Man, look at this dude. The thing is, even the Legion don't move like that. That's the thing that kind of bugs me out, like how advanced the Legion are, and they don't move as half the way they do. The 86 does. The 86 uses everything, every single hydraulic, screw, bolt, jump, spring in that machine just to do what they do. That's how you could tell it just separates them from the rest. Oh, nah, he wants to touch his eye. He just had to let loose a little bit, you know what I mean? Just like, fuck all that. Yes, yes, and true. Like, I get it, but then you also have to understand how he feels, like, being compared to this person over and over. Like, he just got there like a month ago. Like, who's this? But then again, you already see, like, he dead ass took her under the wing, and that was it. You know? What I saw was a shattered wall and a 5-color burning flag. A huge legion. Like, this part. Woo! He went for her first, as you can see, yo. Straight up. Okay, so that's what she showed. She showed the railgun. Oh, wow. And that's what they said before. Like, and that's the thing. Everybody's giving them bullshit, but they literally told them everything that might or may happen, or what may happen, like in terms of like what they're gonna use, battle strategies, blah blah blah. Look at them now. Fucking ridiculous. To the end, they're treating these people like you ain't shit. Like, you're expendable. You're good expendable in terms that you can help us, but at the end of the day, if you die out there, we don't care. It's like, really? Yeah, this part sucks. This part sucks. Ass. Like, he feels so guilty and shit. Like I said, she doesn't understand. Like, she can't sit there and just fathom what's going on. Damn. Jesus. Like, shit. I want to see her so much. Like, because the way I see it, he ends up seeing her. I think, if anything, he will just be not a different person, but he won't be as far as, like, you know, suicide. Let's put it like that. Yep. Just like they did. See what I mean? Like, if he has Lana, excuse me, he's okay. You see what I mean? I just hope she don't die. I don't think she is. And then all this would be for what? Exactly. Because if anything, I think he does want to see her. See, this part confused me because I was like, I know she ain't dead. Like, she can't be dead. Unless it's the way she died. I would have been like, what the fuck? I could be wrong, but I hope. This show is dope. Like I said, guys, all this had just been a recap, hence the 0.5 at the end of the episode number. If you ever see those, it's usually just a recap like they did here. They're teasing us. If anything, that's what they're doing. They're teasing us right now for next week. They're gonna make me go through a whole nother week of that shit. Mm-hmm. And you want us to kill your name? Right? She just don't want them to die. Right? He went to his death without saying. Yeah, but didn't they already, like, do that? They literally had, like, 2 to 3 episodes, I believe, of him and his brother talking and then, you know, resolving. You know what? Not the same, sweetheart. If anything, she's just angry. She's a child. Well, he tried. Kind of failed. Well, he didn't fail. He just won. Sucks. Now, one person in this country wants you to die. I don't know. Let's put it like this. They sure they want them to stay alive, but they wouldn't care if they die. So to speak. I'm with it, yo. Right? I ain't gonna front when this shit took off. The shit was fun. I was like, oh, shit. That's all I wanted to see last episode. Just to see this at least take off. Because, you know, they put mad hype behind this shit. You know what I mean? It was worth it. It was worth it. Huh? See, and that's the point. When they say shit like that, more often than not, they're not. But you know what? I'll be okay if they lose an arm or a leg, or they end up maybe a little less mobile. But if they do come back alive, I'll be okay with it. I'll be okay with they lose some limbs. As long as they come back alive, I'm with it. Because that's like the most. Like, you gotta put them in some type of danger, you know what I mean? And have all 5 of them come back and they're like, we're good, you know what I mean? Like, give them some PTSD, a missing finger, something, you know? I just, like I said, I don't care if they do that. I just hope they do come back alive. That's it. And if they do die, which sucks, is I feel as if one of them is gonna get got, because this is that type of show. At least make it worth it. If they're gonna go out, they're gonna take everything around them with them. They're gonna have a reason to go out like that. Not just, oh, I'm gonna die, and that's it. You know what I mean? When they just lame to death, which is fucking ridiculous. I hate when they do that. Not in this show, but like just in anime in general. Like, you see somebody doing like something mad courageous, you know, to help their squad or team, whatever the case may be, or the people they're with, and it's all for nothing. It's like, they can't do that. They, like, oh lord, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, if they were to do some shit like that, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Like, it's like, come on, guys, let's not do that. And again, it's basically ending the same way last episode ended. You know what I mean? Which is fine. If anything, I might as well use the same thumbnail. I'm not, but still. Sucks. We gotta wait a whole 7 days. We take out the Morpho. I don't think... If they already have one Railgun Morpho thing out there, I'm pretty sure they're either making another one or they have more. This was my favorite. When he just ends up smiling like that, like, yo, my man. Like, you could just tell, it's like, yes. Like I said, he has all that running through his head. It makes the wait a whole week. Yes, it is. That sucks. That's it. That's literally it. I ain't gonna front. Last week's ending was a little better when his eyes turned like blue and shit. Well, if you enjoyed this recap episode, thank you.